Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of Outer Banks. This is season 3, episode 2. I know, it's been like 2 weeks since I watched the last episode, but I was really busy. I'm sorry. I'll try and be better from now on. I know it's annoying when I randomly just don't post an update for like a month. My bad. No, I love Outer Banks. I think it's so fun. There's no other show I think that can capture the same type of vibe that this show has. So I really enjoy it. But what happened last time on Outer Banks? Last time the gang was rescued from their Poglandia island that they were on, and then Key was kidnapped because she's got some like secrets in her family somehow. I don't know. But this kingpin like has her and Rafe, and he's like, I'm gonna just shoot people in front of you. And so big things are going to be happening in the episode now, and I'm very excited to jump into it. So before we do that, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me and it helps my channel grow a lot. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. Sometimes I post these reactions a little bit early on Patreon as well, so if you're interested in that, consider checking it out. But otherwise, let's jump into Season 3, Episode 2 of Outer Banks. Oh, we are in it to win it, Skipper. I don't know what that meant. The gunslinger.
We can hold up here. They the Taj Mahal, but
that looks exactly like the Taj Mahal. What are you talking about?
I get the biggest room. You can stay here. It's an old hotel. Terrence and I squatted here before.
Oh, rad.
5 stars.
Good old Terrence. The boatman, we miss him.
Massive sinkhole. Oh. Home sweet home. Hello?
Hey, what are you doing?
Don't talk to me.
I mean, Key, at this point, you guys are stuck here together.
That's the 4th truck I've seen.
If they're still searching,
Wow.
it means they haven't found him yet.
Bro, this chick is just dying.
What do you call?
I don't know who he
You don't
called.
know your
I
son?
don't know. We should be out there looking for him.
This man's been, like, gone from his son's life. He arguably knows nothing about him.
What is that?
You probably shouldn't be on your phone.
Souvenir that I plucked from Portis's
Oh,
pocket.
You have a
okay,
phone?
chill.
I forgot I had it. It was in my back pocket. That's my bad.
That's my bad.
Nice work, rude boy.
Rude boy. Yes.
How'd you get this unlocked?
No passcode. Portis keeps it loose.
Yo, Portis runs dangerous.
Didn't Portis call him something else?
Oh, you're right. It was like it's like rockfish or
Catfish?
No. What was it? Holy.
John B. remembers. Yeah, man's
was it.
man's
That was it.
asleep and he knows.
Alright.
What is that?
Phase 2.
How does that help you? Just having his phone number?
Let's see what exactly.
Pretend to be Portis. Ask him to meet somewhere in private. That's really important. Bam! We jump his ass, tie him up, and then politely request for Kiara in return for his life. That's the plan.
That will not work. That's an awful idea.
We should think this through.
What's rule number 1? Thinking never helps when you already have the idea.
No, hang on. I agree with Pope.
I agree with Pope too.
Okay, how much worse can it actually get?
I can think of a few ways.
Okay, great. Well, while you're thinking, why don't you just let it rip?
Thank you.
Okay, full send. Let it rip. Why not? I forgot we're on Team Chaos for a bit. Took me a good minute to remember we're on Team Chaos, so effing send it. We don't care what happens to Kiara.
I know where it is,
Donde
but I have to go
está?
by myself.
I don't even remember where it is.
How would I know that you'd come back? You know, I need some collateral.
You've got
Rafe.
Rafe, yeah. Rafe is her best friend. Trust her when she says that. They're super tight. If you keep him, it'll work.
You know, I built this fortune myself, you know. From nothing. You know how that happened, Miss Carrera?
Dumb luck.
I can assure you.
You started with a paperclip. You traded that paperclip for another object.
So you need to tell me where it is. Or I'm gonna...
I would have kept my monologue going. Text can't interrupt that.
Amazing. A text from our friend Jimmy Portis. From beyond the grave, apparently.
Oh, yeah. That's actually that's really funny. He shot Portis. So why would he go along with this?
Just got another
Come in,
text.
you know, maybe sneak from behind and use JJ's bait.
We'll just put him in the
Yeah.
middle of the field.
Bait
Full
JJ.
announcement. Never mind, I just tracked your location.
Oopsie.
Did you turn off your location?
So,
Okay, hold on.
Didn't turn the location off.
Whoa, 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 hey,
Turn the location off.
okay,
Turn off the location.
Samsung.
Turn off the Samsung too.
I can help.
I have a Samsung. What dummies.
Just gotta figure something out.
When hope he doesn't kill us.
Guys, we're running
Take a
out of
second.
time.
What are we gonna do?
I don't.
We're gonna tie a string to this hat, and that'll somehow fix things.
We're gonna booby trap this shit. We're not running from this dude. This is our best chance at getting Kiara back. It's gonna work, all right? We got 10 minutes. Come on.
Get the big...
I don't know.
Do I have to remind you of everything you've done? When you killed Peterkin?
Yeah,
Do
you're
you
a
remember
moidoi.
that? And everything you've put Sarah through?
Peterkin, I was protecting my father.
Wow, were you though? I don't know if you were really protecting your father. It's not like he was gonna die.
I'm as much a victim as she is. No? Think about it.
Excuse me? Brother.
What I did was a gift from me to my father. For him. And I got screwed because of it.
Brother, you need psychiatric help.
All right? I am.
No. My man's, I can't get behind you on that one.
I just lose control in moments like that, and I don't know what happened. I'm trying to get
Chief,
better.
you got something broken in your noggin there. I think you need to figure some stuff out.
I got a boat that can get us off island, okay? But first, we gotta get out of here. And it is better if we work together.
Generally, probably, yeah. But I don't know if you can ever trust this kid. Like, he's down to betray you at any moment.
You said you could ring on the hour for a donation to the collection plate.
I'll get you back, I swear.
I only want payment in one way. You know that.
Butt stuff. Sorry, no, she wants a golden cross that has Jesus robes in it. You know, because canonically, they're known for healing.
Portis, are you in here?
Yo, I got him up here! There's two of them!
Why are you yelling, Portis? You know he's dead. Unless you're just playing along the ruse.
Come on in!
I'm coming in.
Portis, you're gonna get domed.
Please don't pass.
Help.
Wow, you guys are incredible actors. That looks like it hurt. Oh, why would you yell, hey? Akko Taco. Yikeroon, Chief. Okay,
Don't
really?
even think about it.
Yeah, this man's got his eyes trained and finger on the trigger. Like a spider monkey from above.
Alright, yo, let me see those mugs.
Yo, JJ with a gun is
Don't need a boss,
rarely a
man.
good
Come on,
idea.
For the record, they thought this plan wasn't gonna work.
Well, it's a bad plan. I don't know how it worked.
Stage 3. Hostage swap. We're gonna give your boss here a little ring-a-ling, so hang tight.
Brother, their bosses does not care about those men at all. They are paid mercenaries.
Kill them.
Yeah,
What?
he doesn't care about them.
The hotel is surrounded, you know. All of you inside will die.
We gotta go.
There's like 30 people.
Gotta be a better option, right?
Send it.
Drop it.
Oh, this is like the Hawks Nest part 2. I'm not doing this. Nope.
Okay, I think we need to think about this from a risk-reward perspective.
Risk. You jump. Reward. You don't die.
Okay?
No, die!
Man, both of these girls have bigger balls than all three of you. Send it. Now, that's a little bit of... Okay. Don't do it one arm at a time. You slide down. Might hurt your fingies, but you gotta go. Is it a specific pattern of bell ringing that he remembers? I would just assume this is the church ringing its bells. Ow.
Gotta go! Come on, show me!
Go!
Come on!
What are you doing, JJ? Gonna shoot through 4 floors of concrete. This man is unbothered. He's like, whatever.
What be these?
Dang. This trained mercenary. Yo, Key, get out and lock that door. What are you doing, Gailey? What, you recognize the picture? Are they gonna jump on the truck? I feel like those guys would notice. Good thing that turned. Hey, brother. Yeah. Surely the men in the truck will not notice this. That was just a regular worker. Good thing there was a tarp on that truck, but on the window, then they couldn't tell, but I feel like he would have noticed when he threw him over the side.
What if I offered myself up as a hostage? No, hear me out.
It's
What
not,
if I got inside
you're not
the
worth
like,
anything.
you know, the Trojan horse type thing, you know?
No.
That's how wars are won.
No, that's not how a Trojan horse even works.
Yeah, facts.
Bring it on home, John B.
Bring it on home, John B. Bring it on home.
You know.
Get on, boy.
I know your friends are on the island. And my sister. I'm not helping them.
He's like, F them.
You know, I never thought of you as a Pogue.
What did you think of me as?
Potential hookup. It feels so derogatory to say to her. It's like him being like, I knew you were one of the good ones.
You have to believe in miracles, John,
Yeah.
if you want them to happen.
Yeah, listen to Pastor Anna. Wonder how many people are going to be annoyed that I keep calling her Pastor Anna from The Expanse.
Hey, I can't get it.
What?
I need some help.
God damn, do I have to do everything?
Yes. That's your role as the man. These females can't be trusted with doing any actual go. You knucklehead.
Gotta help my friends!
How is he gonna get out? Who the F is Fenton?
Meet me at the pin at 6:15, P. Farrell.
Pogues for life. Brother, okay. At this point, just go to the church. They should have had a more unique bell ringing system. Hey. What's up, Shotty? Kiss.
So glad you're safe.
Kiss.
Well, I didn't think I'd see you ever again.
Yeah, but I'm here now, okay? Sorry.
Smooch. Come on. I had 85,000 teenagers begging me for this in my comments. Just smooch. You know how many 13-year-old girls were so mad that I didn't want this to happen? Do it.
Shit.
Okay, brother. You need to bring this up to them. These bells are giving you PTSD. My man is not chilling here.
Ding, 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 ding. Sarah, that's him calling me home.
Chief, you're going crazy.
You want to go to the tower to go look? Go look. Okay?
You sure?
I'm serious. Hurry. You're gonna drive us both insane if you don't go look, so go look.
No, wait.
This man's not coming back.
I love you, Sarah Kane.
Wow. Remember when you guys were dating in real life? And you're not anymore? This must be awkward.
I love you.
I love you.
John B, what are you doing?
I'll be right back. I'll be right back. What? I love you, Sarah.
Do you love Pope? I love you, Pope. Don't worry. Don't worry, Pope. I got you. That church is like miles away. You just casually gonna
sunshine blinds you.
casually just gonna jog 2 miles to this church? That's a incline as well, Chief. That's a 45-minute jog. If you're going that speed, even longer.
Where's John B?
No, he said he'd be back by
Okay,
now.
well, he's not.
Back by now, he hasn't even made it to the church.
We can't stay
But
here.
we're not leaving John B.
Pogue left.
Go. Leave that Pogue behind.
We don't have a choice anymore.
Go.
Honestly, though, it makes sense. If I was John B, I would care a hell of a lot more about my dad potentially being here and alive than I would about my friends. That's his pappy. That's his goldarn father. Yo, light up that boat. What if it's sinking? They put enough holes in it.
Sorry, John B.
You know what? It'll be fine. Man, his legs must be tired. Do a quick little prayer. And get your ass up there, boy.
Please let it be.
Yes. I swear to God, if you're gonna hit the credits right now, you stupid son of a bitch. How dare you? How dare you? Well, we saved Kiara. We had to trade John B to do it, kind of, but you know, the gang was back together again for a healthy 5 minutes. You know, this was kind of a crazy episode, a little bit. Lots of action, lots of suspense, lots of tenseness. Two whole ass escapes, and then some potential emotional significance there at the end. So we had, okay, let's talk about the two escapes. We had the larger group escaping from this like hotel that they just decided to chill at, and we had Kiara escaping from the big mansion spot that her and Rafe were at. Let's talk about, okay, first Kiara and Rafe. One, this dude Rafe is, I talked a lot about this last season, but this man's borderline insane. Like, I don't know how he thinks that he's in the right in any situation. He's like, I'm a victim. I killed that police officer, but I'm the victim in that situation because I had to deal with the emotional consequences of doing that to people. And it's like, excuse me? Like, Chief, take a step back. Take a healthy step back and look yourself in your own dang eyeballs, man. Like, you're psychotic. But their little bit of play acting to get that one guard to come in there was, sure, we'll believe it. You know, it was suspect, to say the least. No idea how it worked, but it worked. And then they get out of this compound by jumping in like this hay bale, like this truck hay bale. And the worker, I think that was just a regular worker. I don't think he was necessarily like one of Singh's men. Like, he was just a guy. Now, granted, he's not gonna be like, oh yeah, totally, let me totally just like help you out here. So maybe it makes sense that he'd be like, hey, get off my truck. But the fact that Rafe is able to like beat this guy up and throw him off the truck without the two people in the truck noticing is baffling. Like, I mean, I know they had a tarp that was technically like blocking the window in the back, but like, he threw this man over the side. Like, you wouldn't see that in your like your side view mirror. Come on now. Like, I guess, whatever. And then Kiara knocks him off the boat and steals it, and she's like, yoinks, this is mine. And then she leaves him there. Who knows what's gonna happen to Rafe now? I mean, presumably this man can like find a phone, right? Like, I feel like if Rafe can find a phone, he could probably call like Rose or someone, be like, hey, send another boat down here. I need to be picked up. Or he could like, is there a boat version of an Uber in that country? Like, he could just take someone's phone, you know, like sign in on his account, on his boat Uber account, and be like, I need a Uber here. Take me to this other island. Like, he should probably be fine. Like, he's got resources, he's got money, you know, he'll be Gucci. But Kiara steals this big ass boat, goes to meet her friends. That's one half of the escape episode. The other half of the escape episode. The gang is in this hotel, and JJ realizes that he has this man's phone. Granted, this is the man that was just shot last episode by Singh. They don't know he's been shot, so it's like, okay, you know, it's not the stupidest plan possible for them to pull off, but given the circumstances, it's not gonna work. You know, because it's like, one, I mean, even if this Portis man was still alive, it's still a really risky plan, because you have to trust that this Singh guy is only gonna send a couple of guards in. And even if he sends a bunch of them, you're trusting that only one guy goes up the stairs. Like, the fact that like they didn't have a team of like 12 guys like searching and clearing every inch of this hotel is so lucky and fortuitous for the gang. Like, how the plan shouldn't have worked. Pretty much every plan they ever come up with should not work. But they escape. They get the heck out of Dodge. Meanwhile, John B's hearing these bells constantly. He's like, What? I hear church bells ringing. It must be me pappy. Now, granted, it is a specific pattern of bells, right? It's not, typical like church bells. I assume every hour on the hour. It rings the amount of times that it is time in the day, right? Like if it's 6 a.m., it rings 6 times, I think. If it's 2 p.m., what do they ring? 14 times? Who knows? If they're on 24-hour time, maybe they just ring twice. But it's usually just like a consistent, like monotone-ish pattern. So the fact that he's like hearing this like special pattern, he could be going crazy. Like he might, maybe that's why he hasn't said anything so far. He might just be going crazy. Personally, me, I wouldn't have even like thought of it. I would have been like, oh, bells, cool, whatever. That reminds me of when my father called me home. But the fact that it's actually real is hilarious. But yeah, they escape. The whole time JJ is like JJ's like having like a manic episode because he is in love with Kiara apparently. As I've been reminded thousands of times, one line of dialogue in season 1 means that they're clearly in love. Right? Like, this has clearly been set up. Don't you remember when he asked J-Bones if he kissed Kiara? It's like, yeah, I remember. That's one singular line of dialogue. Like, come on. Like, being like, oh, I tried to hook up with her once. That doesn't equate to romantic feelings, feeling both of them between each other, guys. That's not a thing. Like, if it was actually set up, it would be a persistent through line thing, not just 1 to 2 lines of dialogue in the second episode of in the show. Like, come on. He's having this manic episode, freaking out the whole time. They get the ping to go meet her, and they just stroll up, and she's there, just chilling. And they're like, hey, yeah, hugs and kisses all around. And for some reason, they don't just leave immediately. Like, as soon as I found her, I'd be like, okay, we're getting the hell out of here, and we're never coming back to this rinky-dink island. Like, it's just not happening. But J-Bones McGee hears the sounds of his father calling him home, and he's like, hey, guys. Well, he didn't say, hey, guys. He says, hey, Sarah. Just her specifically. He's like, I gotta go check this out. And she's like, I get it. You know what? I get it. Yeah, you're gonna drive us both crazy if you don't figure this out. Granted, maybe leave where you're at, find a better spot to like, I mean, maybe this is the closest possible point to this church, but maybe find a better spot to like park your boat first and then go check out this church. But the funniest part is that John B's like, I'll be right back. And you look at this church, and this church is like a good 2 to 3 miles away with like a couple 100 feet of incline, and this man's jogging there. Like, that's a 45-minute run. like this man, and he's running in frigging Converse. Like, he's gonna have blisters up the wazoo. His arches are gonna be gone. But this dude, he's not sprinting there. He's jogging there. Every once in a while, he's like hiding behind stuff. He's climbing up things. It's like, dude, he's taking his sweet time getting there. Like, it'll be almost an hour before he gets up there. And then Singh's men show up, and they're like, he said he'd be back by now. Brother, he hasn't even made it to the church yet. He's halfway there. What are you talking about? He said he'd be back by now. He actively did not say that. Like, come on, guys. Like, of course you have to leave. There's no way you can wait for him to come back. Get the piss out of there. Let him hang out with his dad. His dad arguably means more to him than they should, right? Like, yeah, these are his friends, and they've, like, trauma bonded over the last week, right? When they've been on the run from everybody. They definitely have a bond, like a pretty significant bond, like they're ride or die for each other. But this is this man's father that he has thought has been dead for however long. He didn't even technically think he's dead. He's always going on about, my father's still alive. I believe my father's alive. He doesn't talk like that. But he's never given up hope. He's always had his fingies crossed. So it makes sense that he'd be like, hey guys, we could totally like live and hang out together. Alternatively, I could get the hell off this spot with my dad. Like, of course he's choosing his dad. But then the episode ends before we even get to see him connect with his dad. Like, what the heck? Stupid. Like, I wanted to see that. I wanted that to be how the episode ended, not friggin' his just sitting him sit behind a wall. Come on. Give me the emotional payoff. Have another 2 minutes of the episode. Come on. All in all, it was a fun episode. Really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to seeing this meeting between J Bones and his pappy, Father Bones, next episode. How is J Bones gonna tell Father Bones that he's like married, technically? Not technically. Like they haven't like they haven't like made sure this is legal within like the court system. They've just like given each other like a bandana and a string ring. They're like, we're married now. Like in their minds, I think they believe they're married, but in the legal system, they're not technically married. Is he gonna tell his father, being like, hey, I kind of fake married a girl. Like I'm in love with her. And you know who it is? It's the daughter of the man that almost killed you. Like what? Oh man, his father's not gonna react positively to that. He's gonna be like, hey dad, I met a girl. I'm in love with her. Her name's Sarah Cameron. And Papa Bones is gonna be like, I'm killing that girl as soon as I see her. Like I'm taking her captive. And I am gonna use her as leverage for Ward to give me that gold. Like it's arguably not gonna work out well for them. But we'll see if that happens this season or at any point. Either way, that's all I gotta say about this episode. Thank you for watching. Definitely let me know down below what you guys thought. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me. Helps my channel grow a lot. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world. That's linked in the description below. Sometimes I post these reactions early on Patreon, so if you're interested in that, consider supporting me. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.